Hey everyone, John Munis here. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about whether or not the vegan movement or veganism is a new world order agenda to sterilize, depopulate, and dehumanize us humans.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Lakshay Naidu here, and today I'll be doing something a little bit different, and I think this is important. I'll be reacting to a video by John Venus titled Veganism, Agenda to Malnourish People and Depopulate Humans. We're going to watch this and then we're going to discuss what he talks about in this video.
The main idea behind the agenda criticism of plant-based eating that is basically malnourishing the population is essentially the push for these fake meats, these soy products, these Beyond Burgers, the Impossible Burgers, these fake chicken products. Let me just be clear, out of everything that I know, I can guarantee that eating animal products is going to be a million times better for you than eating these fake animal products. And you will hear vegan doctors say that it's way better for you to eat these processed vegan foods, these mock meats, because at least they don't contain the saturated fat, at least they don't contain the cholesterol. But that is just their own biases and ideologies. I will not stand behind mock meats as a health food and demonize animal foods as horrible for your health, because I think they can be amazing for your health depending on the situation, dosage, how much you're eating, how you're eating it, how the animal product is raised, etc.
But the thing is, John, no one is saying mock meat is healthy. No one is saying mock meat is a healthy food. I don't know where this misinformation comes from, and John should honestly know better. Before I say anything, I want to say that I used to look up to John a lot back when I first started veganism, got into vegan fitness. I looked up to John, his fitness tips, his daily nutrition. It really helped me when I first started becoming a vegan. Not only John, but I also want to shout out Simnet Nutrition, Brian Turner. They helped me out a lot on my journey, and he was someone that I respected a lot back in the day before he stopped being vegan and before he became a completely different person. I really looked up to him, so I just want to preface whatever I'm going to say by saying that. And he says that mock meat is not a healthy food, and this is logic. It's common sense. It's not healthy. It's not promoted as a health food. I don't know where this comes from, but people automatically assume that whatever is vegan is supposed to be healthy. And meat eaters, people who argue against veganism, usually use that as a dunk. They say, oh, you claim to be vegan, but the food you're eating is unhealthy. Not every vegan food is healthy. There are vegan ice cream, vegan junk, and I've said this before, they are just as bad as eating meat, eating animal products. Some of these vegan junk foods are just as bad. They just use different ingredients. Doesn't mean it's better. They still use refined sugar, refined oils. It does not mean just because something is vegan means it's healthy. And I don't know anyone out there who's promoting mock meat as a health food. It's not a health food. It's not healthy. And if you've seen my videos before, you know that I promote a whole food plant-based diet. So a diet majority consisting of nuts, seeds, legumes, all those kinds of whole foods. And I look at mock meat as a luxury food. I'm not against mock meat. I enjoy mock meat. I've bought mock meat. I've eaten Beyond Meat and I like it. But I look at it as a luxury food. I know that it's processed, and I would have it maybe once a month, once every few months. I wouldn't have it every day. It's not practical to have it every day, especially given the price of it. So if anyone's out there saying that mock meat's healthy or mock meat's supposed to be a health food, it's not. It's simply not a health food. I don't see anyone out there promoting it as a health food. John is using a straw man argument saying that it is a health food. And then he says, eating meat is a million times better for you than eating mock meat, which is just factually untrue. It's not true. Let's have a look at this. As you can see on the screen, we're going to have a look at a comparison between beef and mock meat. And as you can see, trans fat. We have your beef, you have your trans fat, you have your saturated fat. I've never tried Impossible meat before. I've never tried the Impossible burger. It's not available where I am in Australia. But we have Beyond Meat. And we also have another really popular meat called V2 mince, which I also really like. As we can see, Impossible Meat, Beyond Meat, they have sodium. They have more sodium than beef. This is nothing to worry about. Sodium isn't bad for you. We need sodium. Salt is good for you. That argument goes out the window. So one thing that is really important, and I really need to bring this up, is antibiotics. Now, if you haven't seen Ertling Ed's video on antibiotic resistance and how it could change our future forever, I highly recommend you guys watch it. I'll have a link to it down below. But pretty much, in my own words, to summarize it up, Ertling Ed, he does an amazing job, amazing production value. He talks about how these animals in these factory farms are injected with antibiotics to keep them from getting infections, to keep them alive until they're slaughtered. And what happens is when people consume these dead animal flesh, which is what they are, their body, the more and more meat that they eat, the more that they get resistant to antibiotics. So as far as I know, antibiotics is the only fight we have against infections. And once we become resistant to antibiotics, it's going to change our healthcare system forever. It's going to change humanity forever, because I don't think, as far as I know, I don't think we have anything else apart from antibiotics as our strongest fight against infections. And because these animals are injected with lots of antibiotics, because of that, we become more resistant to antibiotics. Not me, not vegans, but people who eat these animals. And it's something that needs to be talked about more, because it is a serious issue. And that's one thing that mock meat doesn't have, and one thing that meat will have and does have: antibiotic resistance. And of course, mock meat has no hormones. It's a no-brainer. And I don't know where John gets the million number from, why eating meat is 1,000,000 times better than eating mock meat, but it's just simply untrue. I don't know why he's saying this. I don't know why he's spreading this misinformation. And I don't know if he knows what he's talking about, or if he's just fallen down this hole of misinformation, because ever since the pandemic began, he started promoting more anti-vax ideologies, more anti-vegan ideologies. And it's just sad to see from someone who you used to respect and used to look up to as a vegan fitness influencer fall down this path. But it has to be talked about. It has to be pushed back against, because what he's saying is just not true. And everything about this video, the title, what he talks about, is just so wild, because all these arguments are so basic. These arguments are debunked over and over again. I feel like John should know better than this. He should know that these are basic arguments that vegans get over and over again, and we can simply fight back against, because no one is saying mock meat is healthy. No one would eat mock meat. I don't encourage anyone to eat mock meat every single day, because it's just not practical. Even the price, it's not practical. Mock meat is a luxury food item, in my opinion. It's just priced like that. It is processed. I'm not denying that, but there are a lot of food, meat, animal food, and vegan food that are heavily processed, and you can't use one thing. You can't use mock meat as an argument to destroy the whole movement. And using this argument of mock meat as an attack, saying that veganism is an agenda to depopulate humans, it's just, I don't know. I'm speechless. It just doesn't make sense. I thought John was smarter than this. I don't know why he's fallen down this conspiracy path. People have to start talking out about this, because it is serious. He does have a large following. People can be easily influenced by people they've looked up to a lot. And it is dangerous that he's promoting this misinformation, especially after he's been vegan for so long. So I honestly don't know what's happening here. You can still eat whatever you want on a vegan diet. You're not, just because you're vegan doesn't mean you have to be healthy. You have to eat healthy 24/7. No. You can eat your ice cream. You can eat your vegan junk. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter in terms of your health, but there's no rule saying that just because you're vegan, that means you have to eat healthy 24/7. It's just not true. It's just a lifestyle change. You still have your vegan junk just like you have your animal junk, and those foods are just as bad for you as animal foods are. So it is a false comparison to make. I eat mock meat maybe once a month. I do enjoy mock meat. I like making recipes with them. I like buying the mince and trying it out. But after, I can't eat it every day. It's just not practical. Deep down, I believe that John is a good guy, and I do hope that he comes back to the right path, because he does have a huge following. He did have such a positive influence on so many people before he went down this pathway of conspiracy theories. And I really do hope that he comes back, because he has the power to change so many people. So I do hope that he comes back on the right path. I don't know when he's gonna or why he's gone down this path, but I do believe that deep down he's still a nice guy. And it's sad to see someone you respected go down this path and start eating animals again, start advocating for eating animals, start advocating for hunting. To conclude, mock meat isn't healthy. It's not a health food. No one is saying it is. Health food is your vegetables, your whole food, plant-based protein meals like your nuts, seeds, legumes, your lentils, chickpeas, foods like that. And that's why I like using nut meat, because it still has the mince meat-like texture, but it's just nuts and water. So mock meat isn't a health food, and I don't think I've seen anyone promote it like a health food. It's better for the environment than meat, because it uses less water, it uses less resources. So it's a no-brainer. If you're given a choice between meat and plant-based meat, and you're not a vegan, it just makes sense for a healthier option, for healthier for the planet, healthier for you, like we've just seen, to pick the mock meat option. I wish John the best of luck. I hope he comes back on the right path. Thank you guys so much for watching this till the end. If you haven't liked this, please like this video and please subscribe. It really helps me and my channel a lot, and I really appreciate you guys watching till the end. If you guys have any questions, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. What do you think about this whole situation about John Venus and what he's standing up for now? I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm keen to read all of them, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys